All right, for our next Central Carolina Community College video, we're looking at getting some things prepped on this Audi in order to get an overall paint job. So we had a little bit of damage right here, some light dents right in this area. So we want to get this primed. So what we've done is, so we got this area, and we had some paint issues up here on this area. So now that these have been sanded down, they're slightly low in comparison to these other painted areas. So we need to get those back on the same plane. So we're going to use some primer in order to get these areas taken care of. We also had a chip right here. Don't know if you can see that or not. There's a small chip here. So we're going to address that at the same time we're addressing this up here. So basically what I've done is I've gone and blocked this out with 220 first, in order to try to get rid of these slight ripples from where this dent was. So I believe we were able to get it out enough to be able to then prime it, and then we'll block it again and make sure we got it, and then probably prime it one more time after that. So what I did was, like I said, went in with 220, then went in with 320, and then a red Scotch-Brite up and around to these areas. That way, when we mask this off, we can have a larger area, and we can fade that primer out a little bit. But what we're looking to do is to get that primer to bring this area in here back up to the same plane as the rest of this. So for this video, I'm gonna get some things masked up, so you'll see about masking for primer, and then we'll get it primed up and go from there. So let me go ahead and start getting this taped some. So up here we're going to tape right along this edge here. That way the primer will lay on that edge and it'll make it easier for us to sand. There. All right. Go ahead and get this paper over here. What in the world happened? Come on. All right, we need a piece down there. Okay, so I need to get this area right here taped. Paper on some of that. Alright, so we'll have to hold up a little bit on this so I can get it in the booth still. We'll just tape these parts right here, put another piece up here once we get it in there, and then the rest of it will get covered with plastic, and then we'll be able to shoot this area and this area. And again, what we're going to do when we spray it is just try to get a good amount of primer here, but let it just fade out away from here and get enough to cover this chip, but we'll get it to kind of fade out a little bit. Same here, we'll try to get as much as we can right here, but then try to fade it back and forth so we don't have as big a problem sanding. All right, so that'll do it for that video. The next video will be in taking care of the primer.